Kodaikanal is known as the Princess of Hills, and for good reason too. The pristine hill station is nestled in the Palani hills of Tamil Nadu and is surrounded by beautiful locales that are mesmerizing and will take your breath away. The hills are a nature lover's delight, for there is enough flora and fauna to explore here. I spend a lot of time at the foothills of Kodai at my farm, and for a welcome break from the heat of the plains, Kodai is the perfect escape. Located at a height of 7,000 feet, the weather in Kodaikanal remains pleasant all year long, with summers touching up to 28 degrees Celsius only. A lot of people compare Kodai to the European countryside, and the scenery complements the weather. Just getting to Kodaikanal is an experience by itself. The 48-kilometer Ghat road is a driver's delight. The mountain sweeps through forests and plantations as well as large eucalyptus orchards before ending in the small hill station. No doubt, having an SUV for the task is an added boon, and at my disposal was the Mercedes-Benz GLA200. It proved to be just the right choice for a journey such as this. After all, dealing with mountain roads is a task, and what you do need to ensure that you have a great adventure is power, comfort, and ground clearance. With the GLA offering 163 horsepower, 250 Nm of torque, and boasting of a ground clearance of 183 mm, it was an easy and beautiful drive up the hill to my destination. I should add that the 7-speed DCT automatic was an added boon to the drive, for I did not have to continuously shift gears, and the car just ensured that I was in the right gear at the right time, which made the drive up the mountain a seamless affair. The well-contoured seats hold you in place, and on a twisty road such as this, it makes all the difference that you're not being jostled around, which can really tire you out. In my case, it was the opposite. I arrived in Kodai fresh. Once in Kodai, I made my way to Villa Retreat, a quaint boutique hotel that sits on the hillside and offers you an exquisite view of the plains. The welcoming staff, relaxed atmosphere, and a beautiful lawn out back made for the ideal setting to sit back and relax with a cup of nice hot South Indian coffee before checking in for the day. Kodaikanal is built around a large man-made lake, and this lake is the largest tourist attraction here. You can choose to go boating in the lake, cycling around it, or take a drive. However, if you're looking at getting closer to nature, I recommend that you leave the town behind and take a scenic drive out to the interior hills. There are many small villages and even smaller lakes to visit. However, I only planned on a day out in Kodai before heading back down to my farm, so I figured that my agenda should just be a nice long drive through the hills. I didn't have any destination in mind and just wanted to enjoy a scenic drive behind the wheel of my trusty steed. The back roads around Kodaikanal take you through the beautiful wattle and pine forests, which is a recommended pit stop for some great selfies. The fresh air and just being out in the open is a welcome change from the hustle bustle of city life. And to be honest, this is what makes Kodai such a great experience. For an added bit of adventure, you can always take a walk amongst the trees or even visit a hidden waterfall. As a driver, you need to stay alert, not only for oncoming traffic, but for bison as well. Kodai is known for bison spotting, and they move around in large herds. This massive creature is deviously fast, and it is best to keep a distance from them. The large male bison probably weighs more than the Mercedes GLA200, and is definitely bigger than it, so that ought to give you some perspective. Having said that, they are a sight to behold, and from a safe distance, it is wise to stop, stay calm, and cherish the moment. No doubt, a day of driving in the hills can be tiring for most, but in my case, the Mercedes GLA200 left me quite pampered. Not only was the massive sunroof a boon to allow me to enjoy the outdoors that much more, the premium audio system ensured that I could play my favorite tracks while enjoying the scenery. After all, who does not wish to have a soundtrack to their journey? And when it is a high-end infotainment system that allows you to seamlessly connect via Android Auto, it escalates the experience by more than a couple of notches. With the drive done and back in town for a break, I made my way to the Tamara Kodaikanal. It is a beautiful property that once upon a time used to be a monastery and has now been converted into a 5-star hotel. Finished in beautiful granite with the architecture inspired by the old monastery, the hotel has a quaint coffee shop and well-manicured lawns that allow you to indulge in the beauty that is Kodai. It made for the perfect end to a perfect day. Kodai was a quick getaway, and the more adventurous you are, there is more to do. For me, this journey was about getting a quick break from the heat of the plains, enjoying a nice drive, and it proved to be a revelation on just how reliable and efficient a machine the Mercedes GLA200 is. As an added layer to my trip, the GLA made the entire experience effortless and exquisite.